I'm delighted to welcome you to another one of our Courage Fireside Chats. And today we're welcoming Dr. Akasha Saunders. Welcome, Akasha.
Thank you, Donna. Hi, everyone.
And Akasha and I have a little bit of a shared history in that we both went to Fielding Graduate University, and we met in 2014 in our initial cohort there for our studies. And since then, we've developed a really deep connection around our work and as friends in life as well. And one of the things that we shared in common that we're going to talk about today is how we are both committed to working holistically with the whole person, and in our coaching and development work with our clients, exploring more and more how we can work to bring out the best in people. Kasha, this past week or two, I noticed that you had written a blog that really touched on this topic and looking at how you work and connect with people holistically. You particularly explored in that blog energetic space, how you connected to the whole person with energetic listening and energetic leadership. So let's just start by, what have you been learning, which is what you were talking about in the blog. What have you been learning about how we make powerful connections with each other as coaches and leaders?
Wow, that's a big question to start with, my friend. One of the things that I've been learning is there's so much data available when we're engaging with others. So much information about who this other person is, who we are in relation to them, who they are in relation to us and to themselves. So much information. And primarily, I have been trained, maybe much like everyone else, to focus on getting that information through verbal communication. And through verbal communication and through cognitive ways. So we're privileged talking and thinking.
All the content stuff.
This is right. So now I'm learning, this is the biggest thing that I'm learning, is that I can shut up more often and I can use other parts of my body to engage with others, not just my mind and my mouth. So I would say those are the two biggest things, my friend.
And Akasha, when you say you use other parts of your being, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, here comes the holistic part, because when I spend time with folks from indigenous cultures, for example, we are more quiet, feeling the earth, sensing the earth and others. And that's different from thinking. I now think of this act as heart to listening, where I tune things out, get in an almost meditative state, quiet the mind, because the mind is so accustomed to doing all the work for us. So quiet the mind just a bit and see where else we can experience sensory data from, where else we might engage with the things that are around us. Sometimes it's even helpful to just go, and I do this more and more, I just go stand on the ground, on the earth, somewhere without my shoes on, which is a big journey for me.
We're both PhDs. This academic thing was where we connected, yet this journey to the wholeness is really what you're talking about. I'm curious, when you work with a client then, and you've been connecting to more of you, what difference does that make in how you actually engage with the client? What would they experience differently as a result of this?
Well, what I've been noticing is, first of all, a lot more compassion from my side, which then evokes more compassion. Like I hold the perspective that all of us, to some degree, it's important that we feel seen and recognized. Some of us can go for a bit longer without some recognition and can manage ourselves, but it doesn't mean that we're not looking for it, not hoping for it. And when people feel seen and recognized, then I think that's a big part of our healing journey, feeling seen. And once we are seen, I think it opens up a lot greater possibility for growth, for transformation. So this kind of listening with clients involves my letting some things go, even emotions I might be bringing into this engagement with them. my letting some things go so I can see them more. And we know when we're being seen, even if someone doesn't say, I'm seeing you, we can feel it in the questions they ask, in the way that their body language engage with us, in the silence, actually, that we permit. We know when we're being seen. And so it's listening that deeply. And then when a client feels seen, then they engage differently. I think, again, growth and transformation seems more readily available. So I'm noticing as I, again, let go, as I forgive myself, forgive the client, accept myself, accept the client, that opens up a different pathway for both of us, but certainly for the client to feel like I'm seen and this is a place where I can grow.